What's up, y'all? It finally happened. Seer finally got a buff. We're finally back into somewhat of a Seer meta. We'll definitely see when the update goes live, but for right now, like the changes that I'm seeing, they look amazing. They look great. I did want to go over them with y'all, just passive, tactical, ultimate, and the new changes to his perks as well. So first, let's start with the passive, Heart Seeker. So now long view is permanent on his passive and tactical, giving it going from 50 meters to 75 meters. He also gets one constant heartbeat instead of different heartbeats on his passive. So you're gonna see just one big heartbeat, like kind of like beating, instead of having multiple heartbeats just all over the place. And then they're trying to make the UI a little bit more cleaner, just a little bit easier to kind of like figure out where people are and everything. They're adding a audio pulse to indicate when the heartbeat scans happen. Directional waveforms are now a bit taller or shorter depending on how far or close an enemy is, just so you can have just so while you're looking you can get all the information that you need. Oh yeah, this person is right there and they're very close, or they're really far away. And I've always been saying, like, a good Seer turns on his mic and talks to his team. The amount of information that Seer gets just by using his passive is so valuable. So being able to actually see all of this now, cleaner UI is so dope. And then they also added improved UI visibility. So for me, I really do like the fact that they added long view to his passive, to his regular passive. It being 50 meters, it was fine, but having the ability to then add an extra 25 meters to it was just like, that was the perk that I was going for every time. Long view. I had just recently started playing around and using split focus, only because now that he can scan away caustic gas and Bangalore smoke, it became a lot more useful, like utility wise, to have two scans rather than one. Even though there was a decrease in silence time, that didn't matter to me because I was trying to use it more so as a utility feature to help the team out when playing ranked or just playing just pubs or whatever, Wildacrd, whatever it may be. But being able to just take the smoke and just push it away, take a caustic gas, that the ability that, like, he has as well, just to nullify that. Yeah, like literally he pops his ult and there's nothing there anymore. For his tactical, so they reduced the weapon holster time by 60% when activating his tactical with the gun out. Scanning someone with the tactical gives Seer a speed boost for 4 seconds. The scan duration was increased to 4 seconds, and the slow duration to 1 second, and the silence duration was decreased to 2.5 seconds instead of the 8 seconds that it was there. So I feel like that balances it out, because again, if they're gonna give us a speed boost, now we're able to close the distance faster because we have 4 seconds of a speed boost, right? And imagine if Seer still had an 8-second silence on somebody, you're scanning somebody, then you're right on top of their head, like immediately. They have no chance. There's no way that they can do anything. Like, so I feel like it just makes the playing field a bit fair. So they reduced his cooldown for his tactical from 30 to 20 seconds, and increased the delay that the scan goes off from 0.7 to 1 second. So not that big of a difference, but I mean, in the finer details, yeah, but it's not that big of a difference for me. They adjusted the VFX, including clarity on AoE effects that let you know, well, where the scan will hit. Just a little bit more, just to make it so it's a little bit easier to understand, like, where your ult's gonna hit and everything. For his ultimate, this is where I'm actually like super excited, actually, because this is dope as hell. So they gave us the ability artist reach on our ultimate now. So now we can just yeet it, like, by default 50 meters if we want to. Like, like what? And then the spear's radius is increased 4 meters, but it's bigger now. Now we get double jumping in Seer's ult, and we get to hover while aiming down sights in his ult or any exhibit. It doesn't have to be your own Seer ult. It can be any other Seer ult in the game. We're essentially Sparrow in our ult. Like this is so crazy. And then to balance it out, they did add a threat indicator to the heart chamber if anyone should get close. So if they can get close and find it, they can destroy it and then stop all this Seer X Sparrow movement stuff that you're doing. Again, I see they don't want to make Seer too broken. They don't want to enter this whole like overpowered Seer meta again. But like at the same time, he needed work. He needed help. And they adjusted the throws pitch while aiming, so you don't have to aim as far to get longer throws. So we're literally launching our heart chamber. We're literally just yeeting it across the map at this point. Now the upgrades that they gave us. So obviously because of the changes that they've made to the ultimate and the tactical, they've changed up some perks as well. So they removed Artist Reach and they removed Ultimate Cooldown. Because of how powerful we're going to be in the ult, yeah, I don't see a reason why we need to have that Ultimate Cooldown now. So we have 2 new perks, Lasting Beats and Home Base. Lasting Beats is enemies who leave the dome have their location shown for 5 seconds. And we have Home Base. Home Base, the tactical recharges 4 times as fast while we're in our ult. That is insane. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna be picking. For me personally, because these 2 perks are more focused on the ult itself, I'm probably gonna go for the Home Base, only because we're getting the tactical faster during that time. Them leaving the ult, yeah, but at the same time, you can track them down with your passive. You don't necessarily need that. I do want to see though if Lasting Beats applies to everybody or if it's just the Seer. Because if it's to everybody, then that might be the one that I go for. But if it's just the Seer, then I would probably go for Home Base. His level 3 perks, they obviously took away Longview because now that's a part of our base kit, and they gave us a new perk, Energizing Focus. We regen 25 shields when hitting an enemy with our tactical. Imagine just you're low and then you just scanning and all of a sudden now you just got all your shields back. The one thing that I do want to see with this, and I do want to test first day when it comes out, if this stacks upon hitting as many people as you hit. Say that you're low and a team is pushing you, a full team of 3 is pushing you. If you scan all 3 of them, are you gonna get 75 shield? In that case, not like they've added different pieces of utility to his scan, and like this is gonna make him so good. And on top of the fact, he gets a speed boost, so if he's able to retreat, reposition, have a better find a better spot, and now Split Focus no longer has any drawback. There's no drawbacks, essentially, since they already adjusted the silence duration and everything like that. There's no drawback to it. You literally just get an extra tactical. There's no drawback to it at all. But so if you're asking me what I'm probably running, what I'm probably going for, just looking at these changes, looking at these perks and everything like that, I'm level 2, I'm definitely going for Home Base, and level 3, Split Focus 110%. I do, however, want to try out Energizing Focus and just play around with that and see. And I think based off of how the game may be played, like these perks to me do not look like there's it's a hard yes for any one of them. I feel like you can obviously pick perks based off of how you want to play. And looking at these, there's nothing that actually says to me, I'm only going to pick this, I'm only going to pick that. No, like there are multiple combinations that you can run and actually be actually be really happy with the way that Seer is playing. So honestly, I'm just so excited, so happy that Seer is actually getting thrust back into the meta, and he's actually going to be a little bit more viable than he already was. And it's not like he wasn't, but he's become much more viable now, and actually becoming, or kind of like coming more into line with how the game is played. And the game is so movement based now, so being able to have that extra added movement really does help Seer out. So the game that's been playing in the background is just a Wildacrd game that I was playing with some friends, just vibing out, relaxing, just trying to get ready for the new split and the new changes that Seer is going to be getting and everything like that. If you guys like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys are excited, if you're happy about the Seer changes, or if you're dreading another Seer meta and you don't want him to be in the forefront of the meta again. If you just want him to stay where he is, let me know. Like, let's talk about it. I also posted a video where I was able to get 2 other Seer mains, and we triple stacked Seer in Wildacrd, and we actually were able to get a dub. It was fun as hell, funny as hell, and yeah, it was just a great time, honestly. So I'll leave a link to that video in the description below, and yeah, I'll check you guys out in the next one.
Shield to recharge.
Drawing back the blade. And with that, the squad
Enemy
is
there. Get ready. We only have 1 squad left. Reload.
We must go here. Shield.
Enemy shield cracked. Reloading. Throw my grenade out.
None of us can do it. An open heart sees clearly.
This fight isn't over. Get up.
Down to the enemy.
Reloading.
Right. I got everything under control.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
Shields are recharging.
Reloading. I've been down. Target here.
For my squad. I'm more than everything out of dangers about. Shields are recharging. Target. Enemy eliminated. Shields are recharging.
Shields are depleted. Recharging. I'm under fire. Got them. I should have run faster. Enemy shield cracked.
This weapon shines even better enhanced.
Attention.
Lifting the veil. Enemy shield. Let us move here.
Restocking complete.
Reloading.
Emptying my heart.
Broken enemy shield. Getting hurt over here. I'm down. Now I really need to not get shot. Dang it.
I'm under fire. Shields are depleted. Recharging. That's the
are the Apex Champions.
You